Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rankster Gaming YouTube channel. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day. And today, we're jumping into ATS Owner Operator Series part. I'm not sure. I've made probably what 4 or 5 videos on this account. If not, maybe 6. I don't know. A good few, but nothing crazy. Also, yeah. Today we're back because this is the load that we will be taking to get to level 6 on the GDC Extreme Economy, and it is been a grind. We'll go over stats later once we drop this off, but my gosh, we've put a great amount of hours in this game and lots of miles. And we're just hitting level 6. It's pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. We are going to be taking this load that we have from Fort Smith to Woodward. Yeah, it's just a little 330-mile load. Nothing crazy. Nothing, doesn't pay the best. Is what it is, but we're rolling with it. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Let's get this truck moving here. Let's start it right up here.
Time to hit the road.
Time to hit the road is right. Let's get after it. Let's make sure our lights are working. Here we go. Stocks are now hooked up. Had a moment there. It's either a 50-50 shot, I feel like, most of the time, if we're actually gonna go right away with the stocks. I don't know why it sometimes picks it up and sometimes does not. But yeah, we got some rough terrain forklifts here. They don't weigh nothing too crazy. Swing wide to make this. Buried in the corner there. Off we roll. And that's a good start. Already tapping a guardrail apparently. Cool. Heck yeah, let's go. We're professionals. Right, professionals. Yeah, we'll go with that. Except relying, unfortunately.
Turn right.
So roll on through here. Yeah, I got a few things I want to talk about. Mainly progress on this account. We are definitely making progress, which has been awesome. Been grinding on this account over on Twitch, mainly.
Straight.
On the Rankster_Gaming. Been over there a good amount. If we can find a gear. Yeah, I typically stream most weekdays. Now that officially I'm done with plumbing school for the year. It is, what is this intersection? It's April 9th as I'm recording this, and literally last night was my last night of school. So I'm officially 3 years in to the plumbing trade school. I got 2 to go. Nope, not turning here quite yet. So yeah, that's awesome. So now my Tuesday, Wednesdays are now free during the week, so that'll be awesome. Wait, barely made it.
Go straight.
But yeah, we're gonna have a good amount more time to stream, make YouTube videos, all this other good stuff. Pay more attention to the channel, which will be awesome. Very much looking forward to that. But yeah, also, I think since last video, this is kind of way different track from where we just were. I've turned off my synchronization for shifting. I don't know if I had it in the last video or not, but recently, within a month, maybe 2 at very most, I've changed my shifting in game in ATS. So you go in the console, you go in your files, turn on the G_console, whatever, change it to 1, and then in game you hit tilde key and you can do a whole bunch of different things that whatever your heart desires. Mainly, I mean, you can't obviously do everything, but you can do a good handful of things. Change the time, change your shifting. What else can you do? Set the traffic density. A good few things you're able to mess around with a little bit. So if you don't have that activated, would recommend for sure. You can play with that. There's YouTube videos all over the place about what you can and can't do, and I'm sure I don't know all of them. I just know little bits, pieces. to what you can do. But yeah, so it's very different. And I just recently I'm learning this. You very rarely use the clutch. Only time you really use the clutch is if you're from a start like I just did right there. Now that, you just let off the throttle, match the RPMs, go to the gear you want, and it grabs. So it's definitely something to get used to. I'll be honest, I was not very frustrated at it at first, but it was definitely a frustrating thing to learn. So, but now that I've understand it, and I really enjoy it. It is just a different type of experience, but something you get used to, and it is good. Yeah, so today we're going to be hitting level 6, and to be completely honest with you, since it's such a rarity leveling up, those skill points are very, very valuable. So I did do some Googling. I know, sounds weird, but I did Google on the best point I should be using for my situation. My best skill point I should use. So I'm not going to reveal it yet, but once we level up, obviously we'll see that. And spend our skill point instantly, of course, because if it's sitting there, it's not helpful to us whatsoever. So might as well use it up, obviously. But yeah, so get that down. What else was there? Go over stats. We're still making our way. I think we're at about the $70,000 mark. And if I remember right, we need 250 or 280,000 to upgrade our garage. Which that is what we're going for right now. I've put on, since the last video basically, I've put on 16,000 miles on stream on this truck. It's the only truck I drive, only trailer I pull. It'd be a very, very rare time if I'm not pulling this drop deck, not flatbed, sorry. So we're doing that. What else? Farm Sim series. We did make a video on that. What was that? That was probably only a week or so ago. It hasn't been too long, maybe 2 weeks tops. When we got our Through the Series, Farm series rolling. Which that, I will be honest, I haven't put as much time as I'd like to in it. But we are... Yes, I am going to keep going on it, obviously. But it's not going to be nothing crazy. We're going to stream it every once in a great while, and yeah. ATS is still the main game I play, so I do like that series, and we got caught up with Harvest. If you watch the video, we were about 2/3 the way through planting from that YouTube video, so I did stream once, not twice, to get planting all finished up, and then I didn't have to roll because I planted corn, and then I sprayed weeds. But then, yeah, now that's the same point we're at now, basically. After spraying weeds in May, and then now I just gotta fast forward, and we'll get to Harvest. Still haven't bought the augers. Again, if you watch the video, kind of not a dilemma, but forgot to buy augers for the bins, of course, which are gonna definitely be needed for Harvest, obviously. Yeah. And we got some life updates going on. Done with plumbing school, like I was talking about. And also, so plumbing school, that's over. Tuesday, Wednesdays, I got free. Tuesday and Wednesday nights are going to be very possible stream nights. So then I'll be streaming mainly Monday through Thursday. Very regularly Monday through Thursday nights after work. Probably 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. to about 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, typically. If you go to Ringster Gaming on Twitch, you will find my schedule and everything else, and there it should be on my main page, and then also through the Twitch scheduling thing. I got it in 2 different places, but better than nowhere, right? 2 is better than 1, in my opinion, but yeah, I got posted a few places. And also, why the weekends are probably going to slow down here. We're coming into spring. Like I said, it's April 9th. Coming into spring. I'm getting it's about to be cabin season, and I do enjoy going up to my cabin up north. So that will eat up some weekends for sure. I'm trying to get up there twice a month during the summer. So that will be eating up 2 weekends that I could be streaming, whatever. I feel like that's what I don't know. I love doing that. I spent all winter doing streaming. I think we can enjoy the summer. Not that I don't enjoy streaming, but enjoy a different atmosphere. Not slowing down, not none of that stuff. We're just springtime. I'm actually gonna go do stuff outside while I'm not trapped in the snow, basically. Since I'm from Minnesota, and it's winter 6, if not 7 months a year. So I'm gonna enjoy the spring, summer, fall time while I can. So take advantage of that. Yeah, we've been streaming a good amount over on Twitch. This is, I think, if I remember correctly, we're through 47 days of streaming, so 47, not consecutive, obviously, just of this account. 47 streams, basically, that are longer than, like, a load or two, which I think there's only been 1 or 2 times that's happened, and I don't even count that day then. If I get not distracted or pulled this way, pulled that way, if I'm going to run a convoy with some guys from a trucking company that I'm involved with now. That's kind of a recent thing too, where I've been with them. Actually, it was the start of March when they started up, and I was with them right away. So basically, since March, a little bit over a month now, I've been trucking with them. Not too seriously. Like when I like playing this account too much, so I only go and join them if there's a few of them in there, which is no big deal. It's all good. I enjoy my single player trucking too. I can sit here and talk to Twitch chat, do all that other fun stuff. We can BS about whatever on Twitch, but yeah. Putting in them miles. So yeah, I've been doing that a little bit, trucking with some new friends I've made. Yeah. Getting into farm sim. We're still doing some BeamNG every once in a blue moon. I'm trying to think last time I did that though. It's been probably a few weeks. And yeah, there's also big news on GDC Logistics. This economy mod. I actually am on. I'm playing 1.58, as you can tell by just this screen alone. And this mod is not updated to 1.58. It's still on 1.57 only. So it's kind of in an interesting spot. I've changed the mod for where it's able to run on 1.58. So it works. I've had no problems with it. But yeah, I've been getting away with running that. So yeah, I changed it from I basically just changed a few numbers around. So when you load into ATS, if you've seen the mod manager, you would know. Wow, that was a little scary. That was a save. That's what it was. Whew, I didn't like that. But yeah, so if you've seen the mod manager in ATS and the game gets updated, a lot of your mods are unable to. What's the word? I gotta get back over. Unable to, or something. It's not uncompatible. That's the word. English is hard sometimes, you know. Or remembering things is also hard. But yeah, basically the workaround with that file is just changing everything in there from 1.57 to 1.58. It's detectable. It works just fine. No updates, but yeah, I know that I'm in their GDC Logistics Discord. I'm keeping tabs on when updates are coming, and he just put it in open beta. What was it? Today's the 9th. Oh boy, hello. Let me get over. Thank you. Today's the 9th. I want to say, I think it was was it Tuesday? Was it the 7th, or was it last Thursday? I don't know, but it hasn't been terribly long, a week at most. So hopefully that means he's kind of getting close. I'm assuming if he's got it in an open beta, it's just minor little bugs probably now. I honestly, he says it's from what I've read on the Discord, and he's kept updating people, is that it's going to be a monster, massive change. So hopefully, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be worth the wait. It is what it is. I'm playing on 1.58, so I do care. I'd love it to be updated so I don't have to do things on my own to make it work, but it does work for me, so I'm not too upset about it. So yeah, that's exciting news that hopefully will be dropping. I don't know if it's been open beta for a week. I don't know, maybe a week or two more, maybe. Maybe not. I'm not for sure. So yeah, that's exciting news. We'll be updating all that. And I hear talks of SCS coming out with 1.59 here soon. So it's like this guy's gonna update it from 1.57 to 1.58, and then a week later 1.59 is gonna come out. It's gonna be like, oh my god. No way. This cycle's gonna start again, but I don't think he's going pretty in depth this time around, I think. So maybe, hopefully 1.59 is not such a big hurdle to jump. That would be awesome. And same with Illinois. I wonder if they're dropping 1.59 and Illinois at the same time. I feel like we've been waiting on Illinois a long time. Because the last state that came out was in December, and it's April. I feel like they're pretty regular on every 3, if not 4 months at worst. We're coming close to 5 months. So I'm guessing it's going to be out here pretty darn soon. But I've been saying that for 2 months though, so I don't... And I have no insider information, of course. Which is more than fine. Not worried about that at all. All good, but it's just a little interesting. What is the hold up a little bit? But like I just said, they might be waiting on 1.59. Just dropping them both. So yeah, that could be the case, and I have no idea. I'm only speculating, which is probably not a good thing to do, but I'm admitting that I'm speculating at least, unlike some people that'll just bait you into their video for views and clicks, I don't know, basically for no reason, in my opinion. That is not I say as I feel is true. Well, unless I'm saying lying, you know. It's all good. Now I'm just rambling at this rate. Here we go. We're coming into Clinton. Discovered. I think we still got 50 miles yet, so it's all good. But yeah. Also, a new thing is you see the bar at the top? I guess it's over here. The top of my game. I see that bar as well. Boy, I'm speeding. And the weirdest thing is, sometimes when I'm streaming, that'll show up. And most of the time it won't. Some days it'll be there, like today, and some other days it won't be. I really don't know what I'm doing differently every time I launch. I feel like I launch stuff in the same order before I jump in the game. I really don't know what is causing that to work sometimes and not others, if I'm being completely honest. So go straight. I don't know. Just kind of how it is, I guess. So yeah, that's cool. It's got damage on my trailer and my truck. My diesel I got left, miles I got left on my tank. With the diesel I have. My lift axles, my tag axles on my truck and my trailer. That is cool. That's probably my favorite part about it. Because then I don't have to hit this and look just to make sure, because I'm that kind of person that if I for sure can't see it, or I guess no, I'm probably gonna double check myself. Just 'cause that's how I am, I guess. Little OCD in me. But yeah, then it tells you where you're going, what company, from where to where, what you're hauling, of course, percent of damage on the load, which I guess I don't pay attention much to that because I usually, cross your fingers or knock on some wood, usually don't get into big wrecks. I'm gonna, put some asterisks beside both of them. And the money it gives you, and how many miles you got left. And honestly, another thing I really like is how much time is left on your load. Like, it says right now 3 minutes away from destination. Okay? So, like, that's the thing. It's not super accurate, but it's close. It gets you an eyeball. A guesstimate. Guesstimation. It gets you close to what it could be if you don't run into every red light and or big old traffic jam. But it gets you close. So I do enjoy that. That part of it's nice as well. Slow down up here.
Go straight.
Wowzers. Full brakes. Where's your blinker? Yeah, that was my bad. But my goodness, why? Is it just me, or do they not use blinkers? I figured out they'll go left. I don't know why I didn't think there wasn't a right turn there. That was pretty smart. You know, remember what I said about the big wrecks with an asterisk? Yeah, that's why. I get a little impatient sometimes. When I should have just hammered on the brakes, which I mostly did anyways. I don't know what this hurry was there at the end, but you know what? It happens, I guess. To some more than others. Good grief. Alright, how many trucks we got here in front of us? Gosh, sit here a minute. I don't know, my 3-minute estimate's probably wrong. Yeah, we got this beautiful truck all maxed out. I've really enjoyed running it. It's been real awesome. I've really enjoyed it. As you can tell, I have 68,000, darn near 300 miles on it. We're going to hit that today. We got 25 miles left on this trip, so we are going to be doing that for sure. 68,300 just on this truck. Not too bad. Getting some use here for sure. What? Now we gotta crash. Well, what's my best workaround here without doing something ridiculous? I can back up a touch. Oh, this truck is going. Where is it? Oh, I figured out the wreck. Cool. AI traffic, I tell ya. It's brutal sometimes. But not much you can do about it. Turn in left. I'm gonna be here a while. Put her in neutral. My left leg just gives out. Oh my. The brutal traffic. Well, I'm gonna get through this and we'll be back after this. It's gonna be a few minutes apparently. Alright, well, made it through that stop sign. I'm not gonna lie, instantly when I hit quit recording, within 10 seconds, it was wide open. Like, oh, of course. That's alright. We got back around the corner and we're pulling into Woodward here. Pulling into Woodward. We got the hammer down, trying to get up to 65 here. Which I don't know if, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get to 65. But slamming on the brakes here in a moment. Going, what, east on, no, west on 183? No, right north, actually. Where is my, there it is. It's on my dash on the right side of my screen. I don't even know. How did I not know that before? Where my compass was. I knew I had one in here.
Go straight.
And more lights. Looks like there's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, on second thought, I'm just going to get through all the lights here. We're going to get into the parking lot, and then we'll come back and we'll go through us leveling up and doing all that other fun stuff. So, back when we're ready to drop this load here. Okay, here we are. We've done it. Parking brakes pulled. Let's shut her down and unload. Here we go. Excellent. And we did it. Yes. Let's go. Level 6. Unbelievable. We're going to see how much time it actually took, but my gosh, is it a lot of time. Can guarantee it. So 330 miles. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, I decided after doing some Googling, I did some AIing, put in some ChatGPT, making it work. So yeah, for a drop deck trailer like I'm running, it suggested that I do high value cargo and just in time delivery. Those were the two recommendations. It wanted me to get just in time delivery to rank 2. So that is going to be what we do. At least at the moment, I'm going to get it to 1 because that's all I can do right now. So that is going to be the game plan. We're going to get important deliveries, 1% higher rewards for finishing an important delivery, and 20% experience bonus for finishing an important delivery. And it wanted me to get to number 2, rank 2, because urgent deliveries are unlocked. So whatever, you get extra bonus, basically. So we're going to roll with that. Apply. And we're now at $75,000 as well. So let's check out the cargo market just for fun here. $3. That's pretty good. Trying to actually not too great actually. Whatever. That's okay. We got an upgrade. I don't really care. We're already making okay money. So skills, we just did this. We got that. I wish I didn't do the fuel economy, but it is what it is. Too far. It just is what it is now. So we've made it to level 6. We've done it. And now we have driven 136,166 miles. Completed 336 jobs. Nope. Yeah, 336. And spent 190 hours on this account. Okay, game time and real time. Oh, that's days. Never mind. Yeah, 190 hours we put in this account. That is insane. Yeah, it's been awesome. I really enjoyed this account very much so. And just because of the economy mod, to be completely honest, that is the make or break of this. So it is a massive grind, which I really do enjoy. Yeah, I think that's all I got for today. Actually, you guys can't even see my 75,000. Let's get rid of that ugly mug up there, and not that I'm lying, but we can confirm things, and we can take. Oh, I thought my loan would maybe go up, but it did not. So yeah, 62.5 still, which I don't even very rare. I think I've taken it twice just to save myself a few hours. I guess I don't even know. Pretty much not worth it. So yeah. I think that's going to do it for today. We reached level 6, and we got our load delivered. So yeah. Hope everybody enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you in the next one.